Look what I got, look what you did. Young nigga, I told you that I'm gonna be big, and I ain't gonna stop. It's just gonna keep on happening. I'm just gonna keep on. What's going on, people? It's your boy Levi, man. Yes, I am back in the building, man. Today, I seen this vid, bro. To be honest, this shit came out of nowhere. This came out of nowhere. How scammers use Cashapp to profit. When I seen the title and I seen the thumbnail, I was like, God damn, bro. Like, and it just brought me back to when I got scammed on motherfucking Cashapp, bro. Like, no. It wasn't Cashapp. It was actually an Instagram. I was just so like dumbfounded of the shit, bro. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. I think I was around like 22, 23 when this shit happened. When I did it, I seen niggas online. It was like, I can flip your money to, and that's when like, I feel like it just started. That shit just started. Niggas was on there just started doing that shit, bro. I think I sent somebody like $30 or some shit just to see. I just was like, I wanted to try it. I was like, man, I wonder if this shit is real or not. You know what I'm saying? But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this shit is definitely fake. But I was like, fuck it. At that time, I ain't had no money. I was broke as shit. And I was like, man, I'm about to just try this shit out. It may work, it may not. You know what I'm saying? My homies whole time, they looking at me like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? And long story short, bro, like, I ain't getting no money. I ain't getting no money, bro. I got finessed. My homies was laughing at me and shit. I was like, I don't care shit. I bet you $100 I won't do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never do that shit ever again. So, how scammers use Cashapp to profit? I've heard a couple people say something about like they got money taken out of their Cashapp. I think my mom said one time she had like $3,000 on there, and then all of a sudden it was gone off Cashapp. I was like, first of all, why are you even holding your money on Cashapp? Like, why is your money on Cashapp? You know what I'm saying? Why are you keeping money on Cashapp? Like, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? I normally use Cashapp to transfer. I'm sending somebody real quick. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into this video. How scammers use Cashapp to profit.
Today I want to talk about the glitch, the Cashapp method, right? Now, this is how scammers are doing it and getting away with it, right? So jumping right into today's video, the tools that you will need. One, a Cashapp account. Now, what scammers are doing is they will create a brand new Cashapp account with a stolen identity. So this Cashapp account is not linked to them in any way, shape, or form, right? And how they're doing this is through CC sites. Now, if you don't know what a CC site is, it is essentially a stolen credit card information site that is on the dark web where you can purchase stolen information with cryptocurrency for as little as $20. Now, after purchasing their stolen information, they will then use a VPN to hide their IP address. They may even use a proxy server or use public connection for enhanced security. They will then plug their stolen
Bro, that's just crazy. Like, it's so much stuff out here to hide yourself for you to rob people. Like, VPN and VP, like, that shit is wild, bro. For you to hide yourself, it's like, this is wild.
Information into Cashapp, right? And if the card goes through, that means whoever's information was used has not used Cashapp with that card, because Cashapp they have now caught on, right? And they now have a preventative feature that only lets a card be connected to one account. So if this person has already connected their card to Cashapp, it will not go through, right? Same thing with bank accounts. Two Cashapp accounts cannot have the same bank account linked to it. So if the account gets added, that means it's green. That means they're good, right? And they will then go on to add small increments onto their Cashapp balance, because Cashapp only lets you send up to $250 within a 7-day period. And they only let you receive up to $1,000 within a 30-day period. Now, you can increase these limits by verifying your identity using your full name, date of birth, and your SSN. So these scammers will use the stolen information they obtained to verify the account, right? And get these weekly and monthly limits lifted off of their account. So they can then go on to wipe this person's whole account down, right? If it's a debit card. If it's a credit cards typically have a daily spending limit that is lower than the card's overall credit limit. And credit issuers may even also have a daily credit card transaction limit, right? Just as a fraud preventative measure. So they might start with like $20, right? Boom, that went through. Now do 50, that went through. Add cash, $100, right? Then they'll just go on to add cash until their balance, until the card gets declined. And then they'll go cash out. Now, how do scammers cash out? Because they obviously don't want to send this money to a bank account that is connected to their personal identity. Right. That would be dumb, right? So what they'll do is they will go
snitching on your cell.
Now, what is an open up? A open up is a bank account that has been opened up with the sole intention of committing bank fraud, right? So what scammers will do is they will use their stolen identities to open up bank accounts. They can even buy an open up that's already been aged from any banking institution of their choice. And some of these open ups even come with fake IDs, which just makes cashing out 10 times easier because you can then go on to verify the account to get the weekly and monthly limits lifted. So they will get their open up and use that information to cash out. That way the paper trail doesn't link back to them. They can then take their license plate off of their vehicle and visit a ATM at 2 in the morning to withdraw the funds. Another method is using the Cashapp card to make ATM withdrawals, right? After creating the Cashapp card PIN. However, this involves sending your address to Cashapp in order to receive this Cashapp card, right? And obviously scammers do.
Hey, man. Motherfuckers, scammers, man. You got to give it to them, though, bro. They going through, like, loops and loops to get to this bag, man. Like, I wouldn't even, like, take the steps to fucking try to do this shit, bro. I'd be like, man, it's scamming. That's a lot to go into it, man. If you real tech, like, I feel like you'll probably be good at the shit, but put that in the comment section, man, if you out here scamming. Put that in the comment section.
Not like giving out their personal address. So they will either have this card sent to a P.O. box that they paid some homeless guy to open, maybe even an abandoned house, or they'll just use an open up. But this is how scammers are using Cashapp, stolen identities, and stolen credit card information to funnel money into their own pockets. This is why I always preach to keep your card information safe, and you never want to carry a debit card because it is an exact link to your money. You want to carry a credit card instead because it is not connected to your money. It is connected to the credit company's money. So if someone gets a hold of this information, they're not stealing your money. You not wanting to pay your credit card bill because of fraudulent transactions is a much better situation to be in than not having money in your checking account because of fraudulent transactions on your debit card, right? I want to make that very clear. I do want to go on to make a more in-depth video about why I do not carry a debit card, why I never have and never will. I think a lot of people could learn a lot from hearing that information. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Cashapp method. Thank you for watching.
Damn. How scammers use Cashapp to pay, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop scamming people, bro. Y'all niggas gotta go get you a legit bag, man. Robbing people and shit, man. Come on, man. Like, that shit ain't gonna work, bro, for too long, bro. You know that karma comes back around, bro. You just taking people's money and people work hard for that kind of shit. So, but if you one of them people like I was and just got finesse thinking that it would, you know what I'm saying, and you go back and do it again, like, come on, man, you got finesse once, don't get finesse again, type shit. So yeah, man, just watch out for the scammers type shit, and yeah, man, stay safe, bro. Peace.